River fam, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today is going to be another mama slash military content related video. So it's going to be for those of you who are looking at coming to island, having a baby, and are going to be giving birth at Naval Hospital Guam, or maybe you're already on island and going to be giving birth at Naval Hospital Guam here soon. I figured I would create a video on what they provided to me and to baby when I gave birth. That way you can kind of prepare and know what to pack in your hospital bag. So to get started, we will start with baby. So for baby, they provided a few things here and there. So the first thing that they provide to you is diapers and wipes. So they provided to us Huggies brand diapers. They were really cute. They had like Pooh Bear all over them. But if you are someone who doesn't want to use Huggies, or there is a specific brand of diapers that you like, then I would be prepared to bring your own. But Huggies diaper brand was provided to us. The wipes, they just provided they weren't a name brand wipes, but they were pretty heavily scented. So if you are someone who wants to go all natural or wants to go unscented, just because you think your baby might have sensitive skin, then that is also something that you are going to want to bring yourself. They also provided baby with a newborn hat and newborn swaddles. They are basically hospital grade swaddles. They aren't the softest material, so if you are someone who maybe wants to bring something special to put baby in, I highly recommend doing that. We regret, I had them packed and I unpacked them, bringing the swaddles that had the Velcro. I really wish that I would have brought them. We really didn't dress our son in real clothes until we took him home from the hospital. He basically was just swaddled in a swaddle and a hat the entire time we were there, or he was doing skin to skin. But our baby was someone who, he did not want his arms and hands to be swaddled whatsoever, and as a new mom, he kept breaking out of a swaddle. We were by no means a pro yet at swaddling. That was a new territory to us, and he kept breaking out of them. So I really wish that I would have brought the swaddle me's, or like we had, what is the brand? I don't know, the ones that zip that kept his arms in, and we wish that we would have packed those. So just keep that in mind as you're packing. They're just basic. The hat also was a little bit snug, or it was a hat that didn't stay on very well on our son's head. So I was really happy that we packed some of our own. But in the event that you wanted to pack light, those two things are provided to you. They did not provide any clothes for the baby. I know some hospitals will provide like a basic white onesie or a basic long sleeve onesie. Naval Hospital did not do that for us. I don't know if that's just common or if they didn't have any at the time, but know that they did not provide anything of that nature to us. The last couple things that they did provide was just any medications that baby needs. We chose to circumcise our son, so they did provide like the Vaseline and things that he needed for that. So that is basically everything that they provided for baby while we were there for our hospital stay. As for mom, they did provide quite a few things. The first thing that they provided obviously is a hospital gown. However, you do not have to wear the hospital gown they provide. If you wanted to bring something special that was either pretty and made you feel good about giving birth, you are more than welcome to pack anything that you want if you wanted like a specialty hospital gown. But again, if you want to pack light, they provide that for you just like any hospital would. They also provided a bunch of postpartum stuff. They provided a peri bottle, and honestly, I bought like the Frida Mom peri bottle, and then the hospital one provided. The hospital one did not have, like, the Frida Mom peri bottle has the angle so that it's easier. The one from the hospital was just like a basic squirt peri bottle. Honestly, I didn't have a preference when it came down to it. I thought, like, everyone was like, oh, you're gonna like the one with the angle more. Honestly, I didn't care. I could have gone and saved myself some money and not bought the peri one, the Frida Mom one, but I did end up using both in the end anyway. So just so you're aware, they do give you a peri bottle. They also provide you large pads for postpartum. They provide you with Chucks pads, which is basically like, they remind me of like potty pads. Like if you have a pet and you use like the pet pads, that's what they remind me of, but I guess the term for them is Chucks pads. They also provide you with mesh underwear, although they are not the most comfortable. I highly recommend, if you can, to bring, I purchased the, they're the cuter version, but the adult underwear or adult diapers. They have like cute prints that are kind of girly that I purchased, but they were way more comfortable and just made you not feel like a mess down there. So highly recommend packing those if you'd rather. And then I didn't end up using as much as the stuff that the hospital provided. But again, if you are on a budget and you didn't want to spend the money, they do provide you everything postpartum. They also provided me with a prescription, as well as, while I was there, basically witch hazel pads. They were just the hospital version of Tux, if you've ever utilized Tux before. They're just like little witch hazel pads, and they're supposed to help like soothe the pain or, you know, hemorrhoids or anything like that. They also provided you with a numbing hemorrhoid cream, or a numbing cream for down there. They also had wipes, so in the event that you didn't want to shower on day one but you wanted to clean up, they're basically like shower wipes to give yourself like a sponge bath before you showered. Let me let you know that they did not provide any sort of shampoo or conditioner if you were going to shower while at the hospital, which, let's face it, we all want to do, so make sure that you do pack that in your hospital bag. They didn't provide any body wash or anything like that, so definitely pack it. Although the shower was really nice. Let me see, sorry, I have a list if I'm looking down. They also sent me home with everything postpartum. They sent me home with the ointments. They sent me home with the Tux pads. Normally they send you home with the spray, which I was not able to buy. If you guys watched, I did do like a whole postpartum haul from Amazon. I'll link it up in the corner if I remember. But I went ham on all things postpartum, and a lot of it I didn't end up using, but I had it in the event that I needed it. But I wasn't able to find like the spray, the numbing spray on island, and nobody would ship it because of like the aerosol can. They can't ship it overseas, and the hospital was also out of it. So they do normally prescribe that to you to take home, but sometimes they are out of it. So in my event, they were out of it. Also good to note that all of the pads that are in the bathroom, the Chucks pads, the mesh underwear, all of that, you are more than welcome to take when you are getting admitted from the hospital, or discharged from the hospital, because one of the nurses let me know that anything that is unused, they actually have to toss afterward. They're not allowed to reuse for the next person. So definitely like clear out their drawers and wipe them out. Take anything you want when you are getting discharged from the hospital. But yeah, so let me round up everything that I got sent home with. So I got sent home with a Tux. I got sent home with pain meds. They prescribed me, I want to say, it was like the extra strength Tylenol and things like that. All my pain meds. They sent me home with a stool softener, so I didn't need to purchase that myself. And then the spray that they were out of. That was everything they sent me home with. I also want to mention meals while I was in the hospital. They obviously provided all of my meals. Depending on how long your stay is, they provide you with a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They do not provide your spouse with any sort of meals though, so just keep that in mind. They will have to provide their own meal. At Naval Hospital Guam, they do have a couple options. There is a Subway in the facility. However, if you are unlucky and you give birth on Sunday, it is closed, so keep that in mind. There's also a little mini like sushi place that you can get sushi from. There's also a self-serve mini mart right outside delivery. Basically you walk in and it's like a whole mini mart, and then you just like self-help and check yourself out. It does go down sometimes. There was a period of time while I was staying that the system went down and they were not allowed to check out. So Rowdy ended up having to walk across the street where there is another mini mart, but if it's outside of hours, it's kind of a pain in the butt because obviously the self-serve is 24 hours where the mini mart across the street is not. Obviously there's also a couple places in the area that you could go out. There's a McDonald's not too far down the road, but if you didn't want to leave the hospital, there are the two mini marts, sushi and Subway. But yeah, you guys, that is all the things that were provided to me and baby, and the options that we have for food while being in the hospital. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment if you're going to be giving birth here soon or you enjoy my videos. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys next Friday for another video. Bye guys!